Of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Gamecocks and the Tigers. Jay Hill out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Digging in, George Kaline. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Our game time temperature smack dab on 100 degrees at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Got it, second. The left fielder. Noah Campbell.
Stepping up to the plate, Noah Campbell, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Jeff Heinrich. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Campbell, the runner at second with 1 away. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew East. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. Here's a look. Now the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Parker Coe starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Giovanni DiMaggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, Dave Doherty.
Into the box, Cade Doherty. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Daniel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
He's set. Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Popped him up. Beaver over to his right. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Wes Clark. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hampton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is good. The designated hitter, number 12.
Striding forward now is the DH, Slaughter. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is skied into short left center. Hampton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting center, the center fielder, Noah Myers.
Stepping into the box, Noah Myers. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Stepping in, Saul Garza, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Saul Garza.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Zach Mathis.
Into the box, Zach Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Maurice Hampton. Fouled off. He'll check in here at 256. 7 homers and 41 RBIs. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Coe is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Breckland Windsor, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Breckland Windsor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
it looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Dallas Beaver. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. Still without a home run and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, George Kaline, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike one. Kaline has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Gavin Dugan. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Gavin Dugan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 16.
In now, Connor Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, DiMaggio.
Ready for another chance, Giovanni DiMaggio. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Noah Campbell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hampton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman, number 8, Jeff Heinrich.
Striding in once again, Jeff Heinrich. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Andrew East, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cade Doherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Myers has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Still 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Cade Belisle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Standing in, Saul Garza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Wes Clark. He flew out in his last at bat.
South Carolina, the first baseman, Wes Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter, number 12.
Next will be the designated hitter, Slaughter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Noah Myers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So striding in, Breckland Windsor, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out with a man at first. A ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in, Zach Mathis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Maurice Hampton. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Gavin Dugan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now batting, Dallas Beaver.
Leading off for South Carolina, the catcher, Dallas Beaver.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Digging in once again, George Kaline, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Noah Campbell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. At the plate, Connor Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's a ball.
1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Clark is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder, Giovanni DiMaggio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Giovanni DiMaggio. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Stays alive, still 0-2. got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Cade Doherty. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew East. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Wes Clark. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Slaughter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Breckland Windsor, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Right there for strike one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he might get them all home, as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
They complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Trent Vermillier comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Trent Vermillier.
Ready once again, Dallas Beaver. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike now. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, George K-Line.
Ready for another shot now. George K-Line 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Four runs here in this half inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Gamecocks lead this one 4-0. At the plate, Daniel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Belial.
So stepping in, Cade Belial. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13, Saul Garza.
Standing in, Saul Garza. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Zach Mathis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Maurice Hampton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Garza rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Cam Trin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Gavin Dugan. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Mathis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
Now, as we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, Connor Crawford, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. The pitch. He pops it up, but this will land untouched. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Gamecocks on top 4-3. Leading off the inning, Noah Campbell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's away.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman.
We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping into the box, Jeff Heinrich. First pitch coming, here it is.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Andrew East. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 0-2 home. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. He's on the move again from first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wes Clark.
Coming to the plate now, Wes Clark. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Clark brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready with the 1-1. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. South Carolina is out in front 5-3. TJ Shook is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Giovanni DiMaggio. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Shook, a native of South Carolina. This is his first year at the big league level. 3-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. east. Will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
Into the box now, Daniel Cabrera. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. On the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runner at second here with one man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Cade Belisle. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 13, Saul Garza.
Digging in, Saul Garza. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Maxwell Hilliard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Noah Myers. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The center fielder, Noah Myers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
The second baseman, Rutland Windsor.
Bretland Windsor will stride in one more time as we flash back to inning number 7. This was obviously one of the big moments of the ball game, a grand slam as he put everything he had into that swing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Dallas Beaver.
Now in the box, Dallas Beaver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Kaline, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Gamecocks lead it 5-3. Graham Lawson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Zach Mathis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that misses 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Maurice Hampton.
So coming to the plate, Maurice Hampton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Back in standing. Into the box, Gavin Dugan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Over to first. Runners back. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Connor Crawford. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Strike called. 2-1. From the stretch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Gamecocks will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Gamecocks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Parker Coe earns win number 7 on the season. Jay Hill struck out 10 in the losing effort. Graham Lawson wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game.